So the next example. So the question is, the cost of fencing a square field at rupees 40 per meter is rupees 12,800. How much will it cost to lay a 3-meter wide cement pavement along the fencing inside the field at rupees 20 per square meter? So here we are asked to find the cost for the cement pavement inside the square field. So here the field is it is a square, so all sides are same, and you note that here the pathway is inside the field. So now total cost is given, and it is fencing, and we need to find the perimeter and side of the square. So how can we find the perimeter of the square? So total cost is there, dividing by cost per meter, perimeter of the square is got. So we'll see the working now. So here we have a square field. And fencing cost, total cost is given. So total cost is rupees 12,800. And now cost per meter is given as 40. So dividing the total cost by cost per meter, we get the full length which the fencing is done. So dividing this, we get the length of the square, that is the full length of the fencing of the square field, or the perimeter of the square is got. So when this is divided, it is 320 meters. So perimeter is 320. Now what will be side of the square field? So 4A is equal to 320. So side is 80 meters. So now there is a cement pavement inside the square field. So it is inside. And what is the width of the cement pavement? It is 3 meters. So that here the outside length is 80 and 3 on either side. So subtracting 6 from 80, we get side of the inner square as 74. So now cost for cement pavement in the inside of the square field is asked. So to find the cost, we need the area. How to find the area? So instead of using this pathway formulas and all, so just find the square of the area of the bigger square and area of the smaller square, subtract, we get area of the path, area of the cement pavement. So the required working is 80 square minus 74 square. So instead of squaring both and subtracting, we can use this a square minus b square identity. So what is the identity? A square minus b square is a plus b into a minus b. So instead of subtracting, so we can use a plus b and a minus b concept. We get area of the cement pavement. And what is a plus b? So a is 80 and b is 74. So using this identity, addition and subtraction of these values. So what is 80 minus 74? It is 6. So this is 154 into 6. We get area of the garden, cement pavement. So now multiplying, we get area of the pavement, and now cost is asked. And how to find the cost? This total area is multiplied with this cost per square meter. So what is cost per square meter given? 20 rupees. So this multiplied with 20, we get the total cost. So total cost is this 154 into 6 into 20. And what is this 154 into 6? Area of the pavement. And now we can split the numbers. So instead of multiplying all this, we can split these numbers and then we can find the product. So 154, so here it is factor of 11 is one of the factor. So 154 into 6 into 20. So instead of multiplying 154 into 6 and 20, so we can split here. So here when you add the odd places it is 5 and the even place is 5. So 11 is one of the factor. So when 11 is taken out it is 14. So 11 into 14 is 154. So instead of multiplying this 154 into 6 and then 20, so we are making a different combination to make our working easier. So 11, so multiplication of 11 is easier. So we can do that at the last. So we will multiply all this. So what is 14 into 6? It is 84 into 20. So 11 into, so double this 1680. So now area of the payment we have got is 154 into 6 and cost is, as cost per square meter is rupees 20, multiplying this with 20 we get the total cost. So we are making our working easier by splitting this 154 as 11 into 15. So 14 into 6 is 84 and then double that, or into 20 it is 1680 into 11. Now what is the product of this 1680 with 11 and how to multiply a number with 11? So as this is 0, write the 0. And to find a product, so we have seen this in speed math. So using the speed math technique, so how to find this product? So write this 8 and now add the 6 and 8. So product of 168, so write this 8. So add the 6 and 8, it is 14. So we have 1 carried over. Add this 6, so taking 2 at a time and adding the digits. So 6 plus 1, 7, plus 1 it is 8 and then write 1. So now by using the technique of speed math, so we have written this 0, so write this 8. So add 8 and 6 it is 14 and 1 carried over, 6 plus 1, 7 plus 1, 8 and write 1. So the total cost is 18,480. So the cost required for the cement payment is rupees 18,480. So we'll see the next concept.